So we have this numerical here, and you have been given angle QPR as 40 degree, and you have been given QT is bisector of this angle PQR. Bisector means it divides this angle into two equal parts. Similarly, RT is bisector of PRS. So it is bisecting this angle into two equal parts. And we have to find out the measure of this angle. Okay. The concept map to sort out this question includes the lines and angles concepts. Means you have parallel lines concepts, but there are no parallel lines, so they won't be applicable. Moreover, you have exterior angle property, angle around a point, straight angle. So you're well aware of those concepts and you just have to use them. Okay. Here we do not have any direct connection between these two angles, means we do not identify these angles. Okay, we have visuals for corresponding, we have visual for exterior alternate, we have visuals for exterior angle property and all, but so far we do not have any property which has this visual associated with. Okay, so let's see what all can we do. Right now we don't know how to find out angle T, but yes, we have some piece of information. Just try using them. So QT is bisector of PQR. So QT is bisector of PQR. That means these two angles. This is equals to this. Okay. So let's call them X. Similarly, RT is bisector of this full angle. This one. Okay. So RT is bisector of this angle. That means it divides this angle into two equal parts. One part is this and the other part is this. Okay, so you can call them Y, but let's not introduce one more variable when we can work with X only. Yes, this is 40 degree and this is here X plus X. So by using exterior angle property, okay, so this one is the exterior angle for this triangle. So this is actually equals to, means this angle is actually equals to 40 degree plus 2x. No, because this is one interior angle and this is another interior angle. So the exterior angle is equals to the sum of these two. Okay. So if it is 40 plus 2x, what is its half? Okay. So how do we, what is its half? So half means dividing this by 2. Dividing this by 2 means this will also divide by 2, this will also divide by 2. So it's basically, so these angles are 20 plus x and this angle is also 20 plus x. Okay, now we have to find out angle T. Okay, angle T is associated in this triangle QTR. Okay, so let's use the triangle sum property here, but for that we need this angle here. This one is also needed. This one is also needed here. So this angle is actually equals to 180 minus this. Okay, so you may say this angle is 180 degree minus 40 degree plus 2x. No, let's do it here now. Solution. Okay, we need to write. See, we were given only 40 degree and we were given these two things. Rest, whatever we did in the figure, that is to be written. Okay, so let's write it. So I have actually listed everything. Okay, means whatever I mentioned here in the figure, I have given it a written format. uh, and I didn't miss anything, I didn't miss any reason. Okay, here I'm not only talking in terms of x, there are too many x. Okay, so I'm writing the name by the letters, then I'm substituting their values, and this is how you supposed to do. When you see, when I talked about it, it was very little, no? So this is when I explain you something, this is very small, but when you have to write it, you just have to write it with full logics. So many of you are escaping writing, say that they are just finishing their sum um, in 1 or 2 steps. I explained this in 1 minute, but it took me a lot, means 2 minutes to write this, just double of the time. Okay, and I didn't miss any detail. Just go through my solution carefully, because this kind of presentation is needed here. Now here, what did I do? I use this triangle QTR, and I'm using angle sum property that will include T, this angle here and this angle here. Okay, and so this is here. Now when I'll sort it up, this will look somewhat like this. And here, if you see, this is x, this is again x, that means 2x, and this is negative 2x. So these things will cancel. Here we will be left with angle T. And the resulting equation now can be sorted to find out the value of T. So just sort out the equation and find out the value of T.